How did you come up with your artist name, and what does it mean to you?
So Johnny was my nickname when I was a kid. Basically, I went to my very first football practice at 7 years old. But before practice, I was watching Johnny Tsunami. And my coach asked me, "What is your name?" And I was like, "Johnny." And so they called me Johnny all the way till there's our football banquet at the end of the season. And it even said Johnny on my trophy. And my mom was like, "Who in the world is Johnny?" And the coach was like, "Your son." I was like, "No, his name's Elijah." But I played with this same team, White People Panthers, from 7 years old to 13. So for 6, 7 years, they called me Johnny. And life goes on, grow up, all those things. Then I come home from college and I start doing music. I was under Live Animal with JP Kennedy and my brother Bim Walla, Leslie Ludiazo, and Lapana Yuriko, who's my first cousin, is producing under them. He was the one who recommended we go back to Johnny. With those days where we were playing football, Lapana was actually the quarterback and I was the center. And so that's why the name Johnny came back. And we were eating at Wailana Coffee House in Waikiki. And I was looking at the Hilton. And that's how I thought about Sweet. It's like trying to change it up a little bit. Johnny, Sweet, Suite, try to be a little bit classy. But yeah, that's how I came up with Johnny Sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Which genre of music do you feel you draw inspiration from the most?
I think when it comes to, when you break it down from a musical aspect, the genre of music that I draw most inspiration from is probably R&B or gospel music. When it comes to the chord progressions, to the crazy movements that a lot of these artists and music directors are coming up with, a lot of those, and plus that's kind of what I listen to the most, gospel music, worship music. It just kind of brings different melodic things to my mind. And then a lot of the messages in these songs is things that resonate with me as well. So whenever I'm writing, oftentimes I'm listening to Maverick City, Hillsong, Elevation Worship, or sometimes I'm listening to Isaiah Templeton, or even all the way to Usher. So a lot of those melodies growing up on R&B music and gospel music, those are the ones that kind of has stuck with me for the longest time. And of course, like, even as an island reggae artist, listening to Longa Salveo growing up, Fiji, Bug, Kivini Vaitai, Siosi, when you combine all of those things together, that's kind of what island reggae is. So that's kind of what I draw a lot of inspiration from. And from harmonies, like Fiji and Longa are the goats when it comes to harmonies and the music that we do. Getting to be a fly on the wall in the studio sessions with Longa and with Fiji, getting to hear their harmony movements, how they fuse gospel and reggae together, that's definitely been a huge part of the inspiration. And so yeah, R&B, gospel, and like just coming together with the whole island reggae thing, that's definitely where I draw the most inspiration.
As we are in the beautiful Chinatown of Honolulu, what's your Chinatown story?
Okay, let's see. So many stories. Let me try to think of the most PG-13 one. What else? Before Jesus, I used to work game room over here in Chinatown when I was 18 years old. And I was on break during college, and I would always, pick up shifts during that time. And there was one time where this drunk haole guy comes in. He doesn't even know he's knocking on the door. And we're just letting him knock, 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 knock. And he fell asleep with his forehead on the door. But for a whole hour, we weren't even paying attention to the cameras. And I opened the door and he fell over, hit his head, woke up. Brother man was sober by that time. And so that's my Chinatown story.
Perfect. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Automatic.